I should make Matt what? We'll see.
Liar! Dylan!
We'll see. Haven't you done it before? Good morning. Morning, Brennan. Morning, Malachi. Morning, Sam. Right? Samantha? We are in no rush today. Big service is going to be off by 15 minutes, so it's my show now. I don't know. Go see. I deputize you to tell people to come in. I want to say Wyatt. No? Braxton. What is it? Tristan! Close. Close. Hi, Tristan. Who's to say? How can we ever really know? What is a last name? Maybe the real last name was the friends we made along the way. What is it?
It's a middle finger.
I want to see. Hi, David. Right? David? Hi, David. Ooh. That's pretty good.
Not at church, Grace.
I didn't do it.
You're the one who turned it on. Grace, that is so inappropriate. It's on Watch This Game.
Who's the one that took my keychain?
Nice. All right, good morning. Good to see you. You have to sit in a chair because it's the law. Or you can go sit with your mom. All right. I bet you're wondering where we're at in our incentive program. 28. And we just got one more person today, so that's 29. Yeah, right? Yeah, thank you. So, listen, I think you guys should try to get to 40 before we throw our carnival, and then we can pie faces at the carnival. I think that would be really cool. Speaking of the carnival. Show. We're going to throw a carnival on the 24th to celebrate the new 10th graders. Yeah. And you all better be there because you've been begging us to move up the 9th graders, and we're doing it finally. So, yes. Maybe not you specifically. What grade is your sister in? Oh, are you so excited? Aw, Cadence. Yay. So, it's going to be super cool. Hi, David. I've been planning, and it is going to be super cool. We're going to have inflatables, plural. We're going to have popcorn, cotton candy, snow cones. It's all going to be free. We're going to have hair tinsel and a temporary tattoo parlor. But it's going to be like actual cool temporary tattoos, like not on your own time.
What if it's only the parlor that's temporary?
Oh, interesting. Listen, everything's temporary. Let's talk about it. We have to burn 15 extra minutes this morning. Oh, jeez. Okay, it's going to be super cool. There might be a clown. I'm working on it. They're actually really hard to find. It's just not an art form that is truly appreciated anymore. You have a friend that's a clown? Talk to me after. There's going to be go-karts, actual cool go-karts. We've gotten them up to like 23 miles per hour, I think. They're not like dumb, crappy go-karts. They're actually really cool. So please come out to that. It's going to be awesome. More to come. We are not doing Wednesdays this week. We'll pick back up in mid-June, and drumroll please, we're not going to meet on Wednesdays anymore. We're going to meet on Sundays. We're calling it Summer Sundays. Youth group is moving to Sunday afternoon, evening-ish, to be determined, because we know that you guys have stuff going on. You've got sports, you've got clubs, you've got extracurriculars, you've got homework. So you're already here. Stay for youth group. It's going to be super cool. And also, we polled and asked you guys what you wanted to do for youth group in the summer, and we listened. And so we're going to do some really cool things that came from you guys, the students. It's going to be more spiritually minded, chill hangouts. It's not going to be like Wednesdays at the park where we throw water balloons. It's going to be like laid back and chill. So I really hope we see you guys out there. Keep your ears open. There will be more information. Dylan, what time is it? What? There's no sound.
They played it out there. But not right here.
That's a good jingle. I'm so hungry, I think I'm gonna die. All right, so we're gonna choose randomly somebody to come up, aim 3 Nerf arrows at this target. You're trying to get it through the middle. It's impossible. It's never been done except once by Jordan on his second try. And if you win, if you make it through, you get an Amazon gift card for $22.50. If nobody gets it this week, next week it'll be a $25 Amazon gift card. And if you don't make it, you still get to spin the wheel for a prize. What's happening to your face, Matt? Okay. Pick a number between 1 and 3.
2.
It's 1.
Front row. No, go back to your seat. Is that allowed? All right. Pick a number between 1 and 10.
The answer is 7.
5, 6, 7. Sorry, I tried.
I'm so glad I moved.
Doesn't matter, it's impossible.
It's not fair.
That's you got this. Okay, just aim in the middle.
It's harder than you think.
Oh!
Better than Grace. That's
What?
good.
You didn't even hit the target.
Yes, I did.
Oh!
See, Grace has to make it through the hole.
Come on.
Alright, go spin the wheel.
Bozo.
Grace, you didn't hit it either.
Quiet. You didn't.
Let's see what you get. It's probably spam.
Don't care.
It's probably spam.
Tell me when I
I
get.
mean, this one's pretty smooth always.
Thank you for not liking going ham.
My bad.
And it's
Waited.
Free smoothie!
oh, nice. Free smoothie. All right, get your free smoothie, Gavin. Hi, Brandon. Nice to see you guys. Thank you so much for coming. I love all your smiling, beautiful faces. Watch these announcement videos.
What's up, church? It's gonna be in the sound. You realize it doesn't cut out mics. What's up, church? I'm Josh. I'm Matt. I'm Riley. I'm Jordan, and we just want to say, welcome to church. Welcome to church. Sure, you come to the welcome desk. Fill out a welcome card. Take it to the cafe. Drink. If you invite a friend, they can get a free drink too. Kill yourself.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Grace. If you guys want to stand up, so we can.
Stand, worship, sing.
Real quick, hold up. I really messed up my thing. So funny.
Grace is taking forever.
I love you guys. You guys are so nice.
Love you too.
Peekaboo. Okay, 1, 2.
I was buried beneath my shame. Who could carry that kind of weight? It was my tomb till I met you. I was breathing but not alive. All my failures I tried to hide.
5, 6, afraid of 7. Because 7, 8, 9. Give me a nod if you're good. Oh, Gavin's not good. Okay, 3, 2, rock and roll.
Sometimes on this journey, I get lost in my mistakes. What looks to me like weakness is a canvas for your strength. And my story isn't over, my story's just begun. And failure won't define me, 'cause that's what my Father does. Yeah, failure won't define me, 'cause that's what my Father does. Ooh, lay your burdens down. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Check your shame at the door, 'cause it ain't welcome anymore. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Arrival's not the end game, the journey's where you are. You never wanted perfect, you just wanted my heart. And the story isn't over if the story isn't good. And failure's never final when the Father's in the room. And failure's never final when the Father's in the room. Ooh, lay your burdens down. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Check your shame at the door, 'cause it ain't welcome anymore. Ooh, you're in the Father's house. Prodigals come home, the helpless find hope. Love is Set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain and I can't control. I want more of you, God. I want more of you, God. Set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain and I can't control. I want more of you, God. I want more of you, God. I want more. I want more. I want more. I want more of you, God. I want more of you. I want more. I want more. I want more of you. Set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain and I can't control. I want more of you, God. I want more of you, God. Set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain and I can't control. I want more of you, God. I want more of you, God. Set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain, I can't control. I want more of you, God. I want more of you, God. Set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain and I can't control. I want more of you, God. I want more of you, God. Set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain and I can't control. I want more of you, God. I want more of you, God. Set a fire down in my soul that I can't contain and I can't control. I want more of you, God. I want more of you, no place I'd rather be. No place I'd rather be than here in your love, here in your love. No place I would rather be. No place I would rather be. No place I would rather be than here in your love, here in your love. Dear God, thank you for bringing us all here today. We're so thankful to get to know you, Lord. Set a fire in our souls that burns for you. We love you so much. In your name, amen.
Sorting through the many perspectives takes work. The seemingly never-ending opinions can get noisy, but what if we choose to change our vantage point? Think bigger, dig deeper, change the dialogue. Discovering the truth above it all. It's time to elevate the conversation.
Ahoy. Oh, okay, thanks. Hi guys, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Are you so excited to talk about social media? Yeah, you are. You're jazzed. We're talking about media today. Social media, media in general, because it's everywhere, right? Like your phone, your laptop, your tablet, your TV, music, the news, sports, pop culture, like it's all media. We're surrounded by it, it's everywhere, and it has a huge impact on us, right? Has a huge impact on us. So, media is how we keep up with the world, it's how we know what's going on, it's how we connect with each other, it's how we entertain ourselves, kill time. And it can really influence us. It can have a big impact on, bye Novelle, forever. Have a big impact on us and how we see the world. Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, anybody here into true crime? Kind of, a little bit. Grace is. I used to be super into true crime. I listened to like a bunch of true crime podcasts. I liked anything based on a true story. I liked, murder. And like I realized the more time I spent consuming true crime media, the more paranoid it made me about the world. Like I really would be walking through parking lots with my keys in between my fingers, like anybody here is gonna try to throw me in the trunk of a car and kidnap me. Killers are around every corner. Like it really had me on edge. The more I consumed this media about, violence, I felt like any minute now, it's gonna be me. Any minute now, Ted Bundy's gonna pop out from behind a wall and get me. And I really had to take a look at what? Did you not hear the first message? Oh, interesting. It really had me take a critical look at what kind of media I consume because it had a real impact on how I saw the world. So, there's some interactive in this lesson. I'm going to ask you some questions. Have you ever been influenced by something you saw in the media? Tell me, Brennan. Oh, bye, Matt, forever. Brandon, you ever been influenced by something you saw in the media? Can't get to Brandon. Oh, okay. How about somebody else? Have you ever been influenced? Oh, yeah, tell me. Totally. Yeah, just like that. Totally. What?
It was a while ago, but in Martha Speaks, there was like this dog that ate a meatball whole, so I ate a meatball whole.
How did that go? It hurt. All right. Sure. Cool. Great. Oh, I saw this sweatshirt on TikTok and then I bought it. So I've been influenced. Anyway, why is it a problem? Or is it even a problem? The things that we consume have an impact on us. They change the way we view the world. The saying goes, the world you live in is the world you live out. What you consume in your media affects your perspective and changes how you see yourself in relation to the world and how you see the world you live in. Just like me consuming a ton of true crime media had me thinking I was going to get unalived by a crazy person in a Walmart parking lot. I'm going to get trafficked any minute now. I'm not even kidding. I really was paranoid. I had to stop listening to them. Yeah, I'll say, right? They really do shape, the media you consume really does shape the way you see the world. And doesn't it seem like it adds more tension to our world? Doesn't it seem like media adds more division, more contention, separates us, serves only to point out the places we're more different than alike? Yeah, totally. Tell me if any of these you relate to. These are some tensions of media. Feeling behind. You can't consume content fast enough to stay current on all the topics or trends you're interested in. Anybody? Nod your head. Proud of you. I get social media FOMO. I get worried I'm going to miss stuff. I have my follows very curated because I don't want to miss anything. I hate not being ahead of a trend. It really makes me feel old and boring. Information overload. If everything matters, nothing does. I feel like the internet wants me to care about everything happening everywhere in the world. I'm supposed to know about every disaster. I'm supposed to know about every issue. I'm supposed to be informed. I'm supposed to be doing something. Hey man, I only have so much bandwidth. Bad news or heavy news is everywhere. We definitely have a tendency towards the negative, right? Negative stuff trends more. Negative videos get the most hearts and likes and comments where everybody says thoughts and prayers. And then they get pushed to your algorithm and you see more and more and more of it. Feeling left out. If you don't have access to tech or media, the same as everyone else, you're concerned about how it makes you come off to others. Anybody's parents regulate what they use? Oh, and how does that make you feel? Does it make you feel left out? Oh, okay. More power to you. All right, impulsive checking. You've wondered if you were addicted to a platform after mindlessly going to that account too many times, or, ready for it, doom scrolling. Who's been a victim of doom scrolling? That's where you just scroll forever and you realize yeah, me too. I feel like especially having like the bees in my brain, having ADHD, I get so sucked into a doom scroll. It'll be like hours later and I've totally forgotten where I am or what I'm supposed to be doing. It's a problem. You have a love-hate relationship with your devices. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Anybody? Anybody? Yeah. All right. What resonates the most? Which of these tensions sound most like you? Did any of them stick out? What, Malachi? Do you ever feel trapped by it? Yeah, totally. Today's media is smart, right? It's designed for what? It's designed to trap you. It's designed to suck you in. It's designed to have you so entertained, you stay on for as long as possible so that, what? So that they make money from you watching their ads. Every post, every TikTok, every video, every meme was made with you in mind because everybody wants their content to be viewed and passed around. So it's flashy, it's catchy, it's gimmicky, it's designed to suck you in and designed to trap you. So where's the value? There's value in technology, right? Here's the thing, it's neutral. Social media, it's neither good nor bad, it's just there. It's just how you use it. So what's the value in it? Can anybody think of some value in social media? Or media in general? Totally, we're more connected. Yeah, I have a sister across the country and we talk like once a week. Somebody else? David, what do you think? Is there value in technology and media? Probably, okay. What do you think, David? Is there value in media? What is it? Yeah. Samantha? Yeah, totally. Sharing your ideas and your creation is more accessible. You can make a lot of money. That's true. It's a job now. People make their whole careers just on being social media influencers. So, it's one of those things that you have to find in your life where it's valuable and where it's harmful, and then try to mitigate. How can we tell? Listen, first of all, there's been a rise in mental health concerns ever since we all got these things in our pocket called cell phones. And then even more so after we got this thing called the internet on our cell phones. How do we work against creating those negative cycles and regain control? Because I don't know about you, but my social media use feels out of control. I'm going to tell you straight up. I'm a mess. It feels out of control. So I'm going to turn the page and then I'm going to tell you more. We're going to look at some verses. We're going to look at some verses that you can apply to your media use and maybe can help form some guidelines for how you use it. Because I'm not going to stand up here and tell you to throw your phone in the river. I'm not going to stand up here and tell you to delete all your apps. No, because they're neutral. They're neither good nor bad. And it's just how you use it. So we're going to look at some verses and try to pin down some ways to use it better. First of all, Proverbs 4:7. Getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do. And whatever else you do, develop good judgment. We're talking about developing skills and applying them to our social media use. And what skills? Wisdom and good judgment. How do we do that? Titus 3:1 and 2. Remind them to be submissive to rulers and authorities, to be obedient, to be ready for every good work. Ready for this one, guys? To speak evil of no one, to avoid quarreling, to be gentle, and to show perfect courtesy toward all people. When was the last time you or someone you know got in an internet fight? On the comments. Recently? Somebody get in an argument in a comment section? Never? Proud of you. Brandon? Happens all the time, especially around election season. Has anybody ever gotten in a comments fight? Comments argument? More power to you if you haven't. Do your posts and words on the internet stir up debate? Do you have to mitigate the fallout of your posts? Do you often dogpile into other people's posts? Why are we so drawn to controversy? What fun is a post if nobody's even a little bit irritated by it? I check the comments of every post waiting to see who doesn't like it. All right. Ephesians 4:29. Let no corrupting talk come out of your mouth, but only such as is good for building up, as it fits the occasion, that it may give grace to those who hear. Who has a problem with gossip? Anybody? Me. I'm a mess. Hey, in fact, look, keep me accountable. If you hear me gossiping about anybody in the next couple weeks, tell me to knock it off, because I'm a mess. Are our words we're using on the internet seeking to build each other up? Are we saying good things, or are we trying to tear each other down? Romans 14:19. So then let us pursue what makes for peace and mutual upbuilding. Are we trying to create peace on the internet? Are we trying to build each other up? Who said something mean on the internet? I left a really mean comment once on a video, and it got like 150,000 likes. And every like, I just felt worse and worse. It was really funny, but it was also really mean. And every time I got another like, I was just like, I'm a horrible person. And I got some comments back, like replies where people were like, that's really mean. And I was like, I know, I'm sorry. I actually deleted it because every new like made me feel so bad. It was really funny, though. It's not important. All right. Colossians 3:2. Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things. Here's what I know. When I spend too much time on the internet and on social media, I am more anxious, I am more fearful, I am more worried. When I don't pay attention to what's seeping into my algorithm, I'm more stressed out. The bottom line is, choose wisdom. Develop judgment and experience freedom, because real freedom can come from this. I'm gonna tell you guys another story. Listen, I'm in a moms group on Facebook, just a Facebook group for moms to be like, hey, kids, am I right? Yeah, kids. And this one lady posted that her 6-month-old son went to be with Jesus, posted that her baby died. And that's awful, and that's horrible, and I'm glad that she got the support she needed through Facebook. But I saw that post, and for weeks after was so scared that Stevie was just gonna like spontaneously combust. It was so stressful. Or like you'll see every time there's some violent atrocity somewhere, it just replays and replays and replays on your feed, right? You see 100 videos of one terrible thing. And it just stirs up fear in you. Who do you know? Who do you know that wants you to feel like that? Who do you know that wants to take your peace? I'll wait. Somebody say it. Jaden, you know the answer. Oh, say it louder, Malachi. Satan. I know it sounds so churchy and dumb when I say that, but there is some guaranteed peace in following Jesus, in knowing that even the terrible things work together for the good, knowing that somebody is looking out for you, knowing that somebody has your best interest. Somebody is trying to take that peace from you. And this is a really effective tool for them to do that. So just pay attention to what is showing up in your algorithm and what you're reinforcing. Pay attention to what you're lending your mind to and your thoughts, and set your minds on things above. Developing these disciplines, putting what we've learned into practice, that was a way of life for Jesus. That's all he did. He traveled city to city. He taught these kinds of skills and disciplines, and then he put them into practice. He constantly invited his followers to put into practice the things they were learning. Live it out. The idea of practice means intentionally doing an action over and over and over and learn and improve. Unfollow pages that are not helpful. Block people that are not helpful. Do you know that if you use TikTok, you're going to have to Google how to do it, but there's a way to go in and filter posts with certain words. You can block posts with certain words from showing up in your feed. Do it. What's stressing you out? Where in your life is your media use making you feel worse? And then cut it out. I'm not going to tell you you should get off of all devices and stop using every platform, but let's guard our peace. It takes wisdom and good judgment, and that's what the writer of Proverbs is telling us to develop, that act of getting better at judgment, helping you think critically, navigate away from unwise things and toward wise decisions. It takes wisdom and judgment to navigate the messages, the media, and the methods that are being thrown at us. All right, what is an area in media you've encountered that you had to exercise wisdom? Somebody tell me. Oh, wait. I just want to hear from you. Tristan, what do you think? Is there an area of your media use that you had to exercise judgment or wisdom?
Maybe like politics or something.
Totally. I stopped using Facebook because all the posts about politics were just too much. I don't care what Aunt Linda thinks. I don't. Especially when she uses so many swear words to tell us. Linda, take a breath. Somebody else. How have you had to exercise judgment in your media use? Jaden, what do you think?
Just based on what types of videos I watch and what types of videos I avoid.
Yeah. Just like me deciding I watch too much true crime stuff and it stresses me out, I gotta stop. I gotta stop looking at it. Oh, okay. Let's talk about some practices. Let's talk about some things we can do to mitigate our internet use, just to try to do it better, to use the internet better. And I'm going to tell you right now, guys, we buy this curriculum. The names of these principles are dumb. Bear with me. 1, dream the extreme. Right? See, I told you. Think to yourself when you look at a post, if I were to hear this message 1,000 more times, what kind of world would I be creating for myself to live in? Just like the true crime, you guys. When all I listen to are podcasts about how some woman in the 70s disappeared and never came back and her body was found in a ditch, what kind of world is that telling me that I live in? Think about the media you consume and think to yourself, if this message was broadcasted to me 1,000 times, what would it change about me? What new ideas would it cause me to have? How am I internalizing this? 2, decide before you arrive. Be intentional with your media usage by deciding what platforms you will and won't use, what kind of videos you're cool with and not cool with. Set some guidelines for yourself about your screen time. Just because, everybody's life is better when they live by their own guidelines and they have boundaries in place. So let's set some boundaries for your social media use. Decide before you cross them. 3, call out the shout. I told you these were dumb, right? There's really good wisdom behind them, but I don't know why they all needed a catchy title. Try to spot hyperbole in media. Listen, do you ever see, perfect eyeliner application every time. Or like, who's the guy on YouTube that's like, quit cardio and buy my workout plan and you'll be cutting fat and you'll be chiseling and whatever, that guy, in 7 days. Try to spot hyperbole. Try to spot where everything's best or worst, perfect, most terrible. Like, try to spot the marketing. Try to see when they're trying to sell you something or scare you about something. Spot the motivations behind media. Everybody's trying to pitch you something, you guys. Everybody's trying to pitch you something. All right, what are some things you can put into practice when it comes to media literacy? Somebody tell me. What can you put into practice? I'm going to call on you. I just want to hear your thoughts. What's on your mind? What do you think, Samantha? What can you put into practice? It's scary. Puts me on edge. Yeah, totally. Somebody else. Brennan. What can you put into practice when it comes to media literacy? Okay. Brandon. What can you put into practice? What do you want to do better with your media usage? Oh, okay. Tristan, what do you think? Oh, I'm working my way over this way if you hadn't noticed. David, what do you think? If I pulled up my screen time right now, I don't know how to, because I'm old and I don't know how my phone works. It would be really disappointing. Jaden, what do you think?
I would need to limit my time of having no reason to be on the internet, like just mindlessly scrolling.
Yeah. Malachi? What? You're tired. Poor baby. David? Oh, okay, go ahead. What do you want to do better with your media usage? Nice. David? Oh, yeah, totally. Listen. Oh, Dylan, yeah. Totally. Listen. Yeah, don't use it to cheat. Don't use it to cheat. Don't tell me that. All right. Listen, here's what I want to know. If you're, speaking of Dream the Extreme, if every comment you had ever put on anything was on this screen, how would you look right now? Oh, okay. You'd be 50-50. Mine's not great, I'm going to be honest. I'm snarky. Yeah. Listen, this is probably one of the topics I relate to you guys the most on, because I'm 26. I'm older than all social media platforms. I was on all of them within like the first year. Facebook started in 2004, and I wasn't allowed to get Facebook until I was like 13. And I was, do some math, 7 when it came out. But all of these I was on before my parents really knew what was on there, before anybody really had figured out the dangers of the internet yet. I like grew up with the internet basically, and my parents did not know what was on there. If you get, I made this joke earlier today, if you get 10 millennials in a room and ask them who saw this like horrifying video of this journalist that I won't go into detail about, at least 6 would raise their hand and be like, yeah, I saw that. Because our parents did not know what was on the internet. We were like doing chat roulettes, and it was bad. And you guys, we're stressed out and sad. Wonder why millennials are so rough? This is why. I fully believe it. And I relate to you so much on this one topic because I feel inundated by the internet. I feel like it's everywhere. It's inescapable. I often find myself wondering what life would be like without it. And I have a feeling it wouldn't be worse. I feel like it wouldn't be worse. And I am challenging you this week to take control of your media use, whatever that looks like for you. Take inventory of how much time you spend on what sites. Consider how it's really affecting you. And then let's put some better strategies in place. The internet is great, and it can be great, and it can be a really great tool. But for me, it, serves to cause worry and anxiety and panic about so many things. So, in an effort, I can't really lean on this because do you see what happens? in an effort not to sound like, I just want to. Okay, never mind. In an effort not to sound like one of those preachy people that stand up here and tell you what to do and don't do it, I did something this week. I deleted all my social media. It was actually really painful. I really had to like say goodbye to TikTok. I was like, goodbye TikTok, I love you. But I did. I deleted all my social media off my phone. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a 40-day social media fast. And I'll tune back in to tell you how it feels. Because, man, I'm going to stand up here and tell you guys how to use your social media and then not do it. So I'm going to do it. And I'll let you know if I feel better or worse. Because I just want you guys to live better, freer lives. I just want you to experience peace and be free of the things that are robbing your peace, to live with full and complete peace and not have it be robbed from you by TikTok. That's it. And I just hope that you guys would exercise some judgment in your media use, because I know you are strong, capable, intelligent young men and women. Young men and Samantha. All right, you guys, we've got so much time. I don't think Big Service is going to be done until like 12:15. What are we going to do? I'll pray and then we'll figure it out. God, thank you so much for gathering us here today. Thank you for this amazing book with so much wisdom in it that we can apply even hundreds of years later to something as obscure as our media use. I pray this week you would help us exercise better judgment and wisdom in how we use media. I pray that you would help us be discerning and just give us that peace, God, and help us protect it. I pray that we would long for more of you and less of us. I pray that we would want more of you, that you would set a fire, that we would seek after you to know you better, experience you in our lives, because we know that you mean only good for us, and our lives are better with you in it. We love you, and we say these things in the name of your Son. Amen. You guys, what are we going to do? No.